politics was my dad shouting at the radio. I'm old enough for that to have been people like Winston Churchill. So Winston Churchill would come on the radio. My dad would sit there going, "Rubbish! It's all lies! It's all lies, bloody lies!" And then Suez happened, or Kenya, or Malaya, and he would sit there going, "It's all lies when they're saying that. They put all the Kenyans in concentration camps, it's lies, it's lies." I was about 5. So I got the drift. It's my dad. He's 89. Let's hear it for my dad, Harold. Hey! So you've been practicing. You've been practicing saying fuck and you've been doing very well. I've got a fuck chorus as well. It's fucking crazy. Can you just say it? Fucking crazy! Great! Well, you need to say that because I was going to write a poem about the aircraft carriers that the government had bought. Yeah, they're terrific, aren't they? No, you say no, it's... So just to keep it simple, I thought I'd be like those news announcers that my dad used to say rubbish and lies to. I thought I'd do the same thing. I've just got the news report about the aircraft carriers, and when I go like that, you'll just go fucking crazy. So there we are. It's called subtle. The British government has signed an £8 billion contract to build 2 new aircraft carriers, the biggest the Royal Navy has ever had. The government says 2 new aircraft carriers are needed to launch military strikes and peacekeeping and humanitarian operations. The 2 ships will be named HMS Queen Elizabeth and HMS Prince of Wales, and they'll be capable of carrying up to 40 aircraft. Each ship will be a similar size to the ocean liner, the QE2, with a flight deck the size of 3 football fields. Very good, clap yourself. Excellent, will you please welcome on the stage Robin Finker, all the way from France, saxophonist, supremo. Robin Finker. Right, is that the mic you're on? It is, lovely, very good. Okay, some of you will have noticed, and I'm sure you rushed out to buy it, that Sylvester Stallone has announced that the Rambo films are now available on DVD. I think most SWP members, most SWP members have rushed out to buy that, I know. Anyway, for you and everybody else who's thinking about it, I've written a Rambo nursery rhyme. Yay! Here we go. Rambo's great, Rambo's thrilling, Rambo's ready, Rambo's willing. War is sexy, war is fun. You got a body, I got a gun. Pictures in the paper, pictures on the telly. Head blown off, blasted belly. Buy my video, buy my gun. You're dead, I've won. Understandable circumstances, they're not to blame. All over the world, when police shoot people, they don't apologise, they don't regret, they don't show shame. aberration, an oversight, an exception. It might be self-defense, a reflex reaction. The police never murder. The police never murder. The line must be kept. We must learn to tolerate the deaths they cause. Never ask if they break the law. We must never call what they do killings. We must never ask the reason why. What happens is that when some people get near the police, they die. Very quickly into truncheons. They run towards bullets. They show an unfortunate inability to breathe under tape over their mouths and hands over their throats. They lie down in their sick and are unskilled in preventing themselves from inhaling it. People's skulls are incompetently thin. Their hearts are inefficiently weak. They have rash tendencies to carry bits of wood that reasonable people would think are guns. They have skin colour that is suspiciously brown. We must learn the words. The police are not guilty. 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 Yes, they are! Thank you. I've been working with some 17 and 18-year-olds in Brook College, Brook Sixth Form in Hackney, and sometimes it was working poetry and drama, and sometimes it was difficult to convince them that they can actually do it. So this one is for Joseph, Shane, Aweli, Alicia, Carleen, Princess and Sumin. Here you go. They've invented schools where you can never be good enough. They've invented schools where you can never be good enough. Testing, testing, exams means failures. Testing, testing, exams means losers. You learn about yourself, you're not as good as someone else. You get a label, you're on the slow table, you're in the class that fails, you're in the failing school. At the end of the week, you know who got more smiley face stickers than you. Everyone looks up at the smiley face sticker chart on the wall. Everyone can see who's got the most, and it's not you. All day long you learn you are wrong. School stuff, testing, testing, exams means failures, testing, testing, exams means losers, testing, testing, exams means failures, testing, testing, exams means losers. These are the places where you're bored. It's your fault. You didn't keep up, where you learn to believe this is how it must be, where you learn to believe it can't be better, where you learn to believe you're not good enough to make it better, where you learn to believe that this can't change, where you learn to believe you can't change it. Yes, we can. 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 All through history, there's been a mystery. The rich get rich, the poor stay poor. The poor stay poor, the rich get more. The rich get richer, quicker and quicker. Is it because the poor don't try hard enough? Is it because the trickle down hasn't happened yet? Is it because rich people are cleverer than poor people? Shh! It's a secret. But in times of crisis, we get a glimpse of an explanation. They tell us there's an ogre, and it's called inflation. You, the greedy people, rear and nourish the ogre. It's your fault. You ask for more money. This pumps up the ogre, making it bigger and badder. Yeah, if there's inflation, prices go up indeed, so we say if prices go up, how can people pay for what they need? They answer, hold on to your seat. We're in for a bumpy ride. They answer, tighten your belts. Eat water. People have less money if prices go up, their wages buy less, it's a wage cut. It's firms who put up prices, it's firms who rear and nourish the ogre. They put up prices so they can go on making profits. They take the profits and put them in their pockets. They tell us to earn less so they can have more. It's not a mystery after all. They tell